ZL Entertainment. Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here for the next episode within The Witcher. This is episode 21, I believe. And today we're gonna finish chapter 2, I believe. We just got back to the city, the poor part of the city, but we're back here nonetheless. Our plan is to talk with Raymond, the illusionary Raymond, the one that is not Raymond, and we're going to have him meet us at the Swamp Tower to defeat him, basically. There is probably a few things we'll be doing before that, but that's the main thing we're going to go for right now. Looks like we're going to be talking to Ramsmeat for some strange reason. But let's loot before we do that. Or not. So what do we want with him?
What?
Yeah, I don't know why I came to see him. That's quite alright, I guess. I think I'm just checking up on everything before we end the chapter. I think I want to make sure everything is taken care of. And that we have everything we need. Alright, so what else do we have? Now we can sell some of our goods, since we don't have any more room, apparently. We still don't have that much room, but we need to find a regular, merchant or something that will take all the things that aren't food, so we can get rid of all the crap in our inventory that we don't need. That is something that would be nice. We'll see. We'll see about that. Probably be a bit later. I think we're gonna talk to Shandi. There's a few things we can do. There is... We're set in chapter 3. I think that's in chapter 3 of the little party. I think we're talking to... Yeah, I think we're talking to Cockstain right now. We'll see how that goes.
I'm here. You have.
Yes, we already got this. Well, not already, but finally got that.
See.
Alright, well, I think that's pretty much most of the questions that we can do right now. Which is quite nice. I'm gonna speak to her again for one of the other quests.
Welcome.
I kind of doubt we have any. I'm pretty sure that is chapter 3 that I'm thinking about. Alright, well, looted all the things that we can. Or looted all the things that we weren't able to loot before, is what I should say.
Yeah.
have.
I'd like
Indeed.
to ask a favor.
I'm listening.
Remember
Oh,
Dandelion?
so it is this
Well-
chapter.
A gathering?
To reminisce, have a few...
Lacking the drink?
You guessed it. And I don't want to serve...
What do you need?
Cherry vodka for Dandelion, rosé wine for me, and something
All
for
right.
you.
I'll try.
Let me get this first. There we go. A book. Is it her diary? That'd be funny. I think I already have it. One last thing we can talk about.
Yes?
I brought some liquor.
Splendid. Bring a friend.
See you at the
All
party.
right, will do.
Yes?
Shawnee.
I wanted to talk...
Sorry.
That's it. She says she wants to talk, but then there's nothing to talk about. That's alright. Time to go speak with Zoltan, which I believe he's at Vivaldi. But we'll see if he really is at Vivaldi. We'll check. Although, if he's not there, he might just be walking around the town. I think we're gonna go to Thaler, and sell some goods that we don't need anymore, or ever really wanted. Let's see, we have those things which we don't want or need. The dust, salted, whatever it was called. Get rid of the silver amber ring. The diamond dust, we don't need that mess. We're gonna keep the red meteorite, but we'll get rid of the saltpeter and the silver ring and the silver amber ring, and the others we'll keep for now. So now we have a little bit more space in our inventory. I think we'll go check Vivaldi now, if I remember correctly. Ah, Cockstain. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try looking. We're just gonna actually wait until the day and just make sure we actually get it now. I would like to name this episode something about the party, but I believe this is what chapter 3 starts at, so there's gonna be... I hate when some of the episodes have a lot of no naming possibilities. Like I had to find something important that happens in the episode, and I had to really look for it. But then there's episodes like this where I believe there's gonna be so many important things that happen. There's the big party that lasts for 20 minutes. The whole event lasts for 20, maybe even 30. Almost 30, yeah, about 25 minutes, I believe. And then we're gonna have the end of the chapter and then we're gonna have a new chapter starting up. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit interesting. We'll see how it turns out. And Zoltan's not there, so I guess I didn't think about looking for him in Vivaldi's place. He does walk the street. I think Zoltan actually lives with Vivaldi in the 3rd chapter. I think he stays there then. But I don't know about right now. Once again, check on some people to see if they have anything for me. Yes. This is an important thing if you actually want to have a nice scene with Shandi. You get some red roses. And all is well. And get rid of the other roses that we don't want. And, yeah. Just a little quick tip if you want the fun stuff. So now it's time to go... Actually, I think I might be selling some stuff at these vendors that will take...
Yes?
There's Zoltan. Let's go talk
Care
to
to drop
him
in on-
first.
At our place?
Yeah.
Bring alcohol.
Party? Already have. Alright, we can go to the party anytime we want now. Alright, so we can sell the books to him and the scrolls that we've already looked at. I think it's in chapter 3 when I realize again, because I'm pretty sure I already knew this, but I think it's in chapter 3 when I realize you can buy a book, read it, and then sell it all on the same screen. Alright, well, the party starts
What now?
pretty soon, about the 14-minute mark, and it lasts
I know his fame.
until the 30-minute mark,
I've
I
no
believe.
desire to listen to a
Shall I?
final.
I guess that wasn't 20 minutes, it's more like 15. But this is where you want to, like, at this point or before you want to loot the place to
Geralt?
get the pickles
I'll
and
be
lard or
damned.
whatever.
For a second there, I thought I was seeing a ghost.
No, I'm no.
Am I losing my mind?
And it's no joke.
But how?
Hello.
What did you see?
I saw her tell them to put you on a boat. And there was a unicorn, and Milva, Cahir, and Angulem, and Yarpen, and Zol...
Unicorn?
I lost my memory, but I want to know why
Yeah, I
everyone's
lost
so
my memory,
surprised to
dude.
see me.
5 years ago, we were sitting in a tavern with friends, eating escargot, drinking vodka. A bloodthirsty mob attacked the non-human district.
Ew.
You went out into the street to scare them off, and then
What?
someone stabbed you in the stomach with a pitchfork. A fatal wound. There was nothing we could do.
Are you telling me everything?
We were all
Anything
there.
else?
All meaning who?
You really don't remember a thing. Your loved ones. Your friends.
Sounds a bit like a ballad.
It's the truth and nothing but. Geralt, forgive me. I still can't believe you're here.
Listen, Dandelion, I don't have proof because that's impossible. I don't remember. I'm afraid some things can't be explained. Let's sit down, have a drink like old friends. Time will tell who I am.
You're right. We've been through too much together. I'd know.
I suppose. Well, don't rub it in. I know.
You invite anyone?
Zoltan Chive. Know him?
No, but I'd love to meet him.
Splendid. Zoltan and I have always gotten along.
Yeah, you're able to ask 3 different people to join, and I'm not gonna ask Siegfried because he's a bit boring. You could also ask Carmen, and you'd have to pay her, and apparently it's funny outcome. Shandi doesn't like how it ends up.
I've been thinking, and I have a question.
Don't hold back, Dandelion.
Let's imagine your next contract is a
But
vampire.
yeah, it's apparently it's
What
supposed to
would
be
you do?
funny.
You said we've been through a lot together, so you should know.
Well, you should know what I do.
What if I said you'd reach a deal with this vampire?
Possible.
Dandelion, believe me, if you could tell a Bruxa to hunt rabbits, for instance, I'd be long unemployed.
What about higher vampires?
They're rare. I don't know.
Let me show you what drinking blood means to a higher vampire.
Dandelion.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Ah, strong, but good.
You were about to enlighten me.
I just did that with that last shot. Listen to a man who's
Indeed.
lived a little and not lost his memory. Higher vampires treat blood like we treat...
Ooh, someone's coming.
Zoltan Chive, miss. It's been a while, Dandelion. Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings.
Hey, Zoltan!
I've a hankering for a good booze.
It's coming.
Pour around, Geralt.
Pour around indeed.
Stiff stuff.
Oh yeah, it's going on all
Eyes are
right.
watering.
Booze is best, I
Uh-huh.
always say.
It depends. For a romantic
That's
dinner
not
for
all.
two, booze won't do. Not so much for the taste, but because of the after effects.
My Eudora and I have often downed a jug and observed no effects.
I prefer wine, but don't mind liquor. In moderation.
Quality booze is also used in modern medical
What's
treatments.
the difference?
Shani
It's
will
all
confirm.
alcohol.
It's an excellent disinfectant, yes.
Not only, it warms the body, alleviates pain, and overcomes weakness.
Let's test it.
Cheers!
Let's test it indeed.
What is it?
I don't know
Tell me
why,
about
but it
the
just
Battle of
looks
Brenna.
funny.
With 4
Everybody
of
else
us
looks
and
fine, and
thousands
he's
of
just
wounded,
stumbling
I never
around.
left the tent.
I admire you.
Tell me about the
It
Battle
was
of
one of the worst
Brenna.
days of my life.
Sit on my lap
Don't
and
mind
pull
if
my
I find
finger.
Zoltan.
I like him.
I'm glad.
Oh, well, that's good. You wouldn't have liked if I invited Carmen.
So,
I don't think she
as
would
I
have
was
liked
saying,
if I invited
unlike the
Siegfried
lesser
either.
ones, higher vampires don't need blood, human or otherwise. Blood, my dear monster slayer, is like booze to them.
Where
Oh.
do you learn this?
By the spider's hairy balls, I know.
Sounds
Am I the only one
like a
who's
good idea.
confused?
No, I don't get it either. Dandelion, what's your point?
Geralt, you had a true friend who was a vampire.
Did I also have a friend who was a dragon?
Actually, you did, so the joke's on you. In any case, this vampire's name was Regis.
Actually, you
Zoltan can
did.
back me up.
He was your friend and could pull red-hot horseshoes from the hearth without
Dot, dot,
burning
dot.
his bare hands.
What happened to this Regis?
Emil Regis Rohalak
Sounds fun.
Dogfroy died fighting by your side, Geralt. Let's drink to him and others who have
Wonderful name.
Let's drink.
Caleb Stratton.
Rusty!
Everybody just speak a name, I guess. Let me have another drink.
Zoltan's right. We need some lard.
That mummy downstairs.
You're joking.
That mummy must have some lard. Maybe.
Shani,
Just don't
Butter,
get caught,
basically.
Geralt.
wait a second.
Dwarves are no masters of stealth. Shani wouldn't sneak about, and Dandy...
All right.
Yeah, so basically bread,
Lard.
butter, and pickles. That sounds
Zoltan.
disgusting. But you're drunk, so it shouldn't matter too much. Apparently everybody ate their little quick snack. Play me a tune. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Is he pointing? He's like, play! I'm pretty sure we had to click. Well, I know we had to click on him, but I wait for that a bit. Meow. Meow. I could probably play this song on the guitar. Can we talk to the other two? I didn't even try.
I think I know the perfect song for Zoltan.
We'd love to hear it.
Sing away, Dandelion.
By the woods,
All
can
right,
you
time
see
for a
Wolf in all his might,
cutscene.
grinning madly, wagging gladly, bouncing with delight. My oh my, what a sight! Why no melancholy? Must be that, still not wed. That is why so jolly. Ow, ow, ow.
Probably.
In the grass, can you see? Wolf just limps along, looking down, awful frown, crying like a dog. Why is this mighty beast so badly rampaged? Must be that, freshly wed, or lately engaged. Ow! Ow!
Probably.
Zoltan, how's the
Zoltan's loving it.
Hard question, Dandelion. The old times will never come back.
The good old times.
Shani's asleep. Let's have a drink, then leave.
wife? To Shawnee.
And they all leave. And she leaves as well. So we'll have to come back and talk to her later. Because it is during the daytime. It would have been better to do this at night. I drank some of the white honey because I thought it was supposed to take away the alcohol, but it doesn't. And it takes away the toxicity, which I don't really know about until chapter 5. And by then, there's no real use for it. And when I say I learned about it, I don't think I relearned about it. I never knew about it before. I was able to get out of the building before she saw me and yelled at me. So now I'll be making my way. Yeah, to 10. She's at work. That's when I realized she went to work. So it's probably better to do this at night. But I will make my way very slowly to Cockstain's place to rest. You only need to rest for an hour. But I'll probably wait till the night to finish this quest. And at one point, I find I'm able to hover over the door and click on it, so I don't have to keep like pressing the button for a long damn time. Alpha. Leave me alone. That'd be cool if this game had like a little feature that where if you drink too much, you like wake up in some random location. A place to stay. That's basically what he's saying. Only need an hour, but we'll see if I stay till night. Nope. Okay. I guess I'll do that quest a bit later. And I realized he's still drunk, which I was like, whoa.
This solution.
Usually an hour is good enough. So we're gonna have to do some more resting. Figure the afternoon should at least be good. Oh yeah, I go to the evening now. When she gets off work. Oh, that's right. I was trying to go halfway between noon and evening. And we're definitely feeling better now, so that's good. I believe we're gonna go speak to Raymond now and tell him to meet us at the tower.
Mere deduction. Hear it? Listen, I got it all figured out. Kelsey,
What do we do?
we set a trap, though it might be dangerous.
All right.
Yes? I saw him in town some time ago.
How come?
What don't you understand? Everyone knows the guard commander hates anyone he...
Everyone knows.
Yes?
I'm ready.
Good. He leads Salam...
Won't be.
Alright. I think with this I can just leave and then come back and speak to him about it. I don't think I need to talk to Ramsmeet about anything. At least I don't recall having to
Good
go
news.
talk
You
to him.
killed Rams...
He won't be bothering us anymore. But that's not it. We'll nab Javed.
So what...
I wanted to take care of this alone, but
Of course I am. You're paying me after...
yes. Friends. Now, since we've defanged Javed,
And that
the
is...
secret's inside the swamp tower. I know how to...
Of course.
Come with me to the swamp, and when I open the tower, take the secret books, hide them away from me. We can't...
Right.
Now.
We need to secure what's hidden in the tower.
Just one thing missing.
That's where I come in. This stone is the key to the tower, or part of the key. You make sure you get Kalkstein interested.
Yeah. Yep. I believe I have all of them, or I might need one more. Can't remember if I already got it or not. Yeah, I think I did get them all. Okay. That was the final one. I believe we speak to Kalkstein about the update here. I must be down in his lab.
See ya.
No, I guess we don't need to update him on anything. And now we'll rest till nighttime to do the last quest that we can do for this chapter. I believe that should be a good time to get up. And then we'll be able to see Shandi after that. wonder if I don't think I do any potions right now, but I think I start doing potions pretty soon. Yep. Organization is a nice thing. Let's go and speak to Caxstain about something. Need a little bit more time. It's not quite night yet. That should be good. Alright. Should be good now. I think this is when she, like, finally becomes bitchy and is like, get out of here. No, she asks us something and then, like, tells us to
What's
leave
she
because she doesn't like the answer.
Does
She's big.
I
Didn't.
but
Yeah, so we had to keep going back and forth. I think the second time she wants us to drink, and
I'm here.
She
Ah,
did.
but
it doesn't matter which one you say to her. But yeah, one time she wants us to drink, and then when we both get drunk, she gets
entertain.
pissy
It's my
until it kicks you
birthday.
out. And I don't have a gift for her, so she'll kick us out for this one as well. A very pissy girl.
Well,
Well, I guess that's not a girl. She's more like a old hag. There's the drinking part. She hates drunks, but yet she wants to do the drinking game with us. It's a bit of a trick kind of thing.
No.
Yeah, I hate her. So I start to go over to Cockstain's place, but then I realize something. I can just reload. You can also pull out your sword and run faster even though you're drunk. So it's pretty cool. At the very least, there's something you can do with that.
Screw co-op existence.
Yeah, it doesn't take a long time to get here, but I then realize I'm gonna have to rest for a few hours, and then I won't be able to finish the quest. I don't think. Maybe I don't do it. Maybe I don't reload. I thought I did. Because I don't remember going this far. There we go. Took me long enough to realize that I could just reload. Ricola. And now we can just keep going back and forth with this. I think she just lets us go up there this time around.
it's
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this time around, after reloading, she wasn't as annoying
Yeah?
that time around, thankfully.
Red roses, Geralt.
Here's a
So
rose.
you're blushing.
I get flowers so rarely.
You're
A pretty young maid
blushing.
like you can't be lacking admirers.
Well, this gloomy fellow scared everyone else away.
If you need help,
No, I'm fine. He was mysterious, even charming in a peculiar way. We actually went out a few times, and who knows what might have happened if I hadn't discovered he was leading a double life.
who do you mean?
Tyler, I doubt you know him. We were walking along the dike one evening when I realized we were being followed by two
I
men
know.
wearing gray coats over Special Forces armor. The coats were supposed to hide them. They didn't know at university I learned to recognize their kind. I thought we were going to be arrested, then Tyler told me not to worry. Duty called, and we needed to part. I was about to give him a piece of my mind when I noticed the men giving him signals.
Were they wearing salamander badges?
Wait. I was curious, so I said he broke my heart and faked fainting. Tyler said to the men, "This better be important." One of them answered, "But Chief, we hid invisible-like." Tyler said, "Your balls will be invisible-like when I shove them up your ass." I couldn't help but burst out laughing.
How'd it end?
Sounds like
They
something
walked
he
me
would
home.
say.
I heard an invisible one say their operation against Salamandra had failed.
Who were they?
Volta's secret police. When we first met in Oxenfurt, I helped you evade Redanian agents. The Temerian ones are little
So this is
better.
where we find out
Speaking
that
of
Tyler
Oxenford,
is
What did Dandelion actually interrupt?
part
never
of a secret agency kind of thing. Well, we get confirmation of it in chapter 3. Even though he doesn't seem to remember. Probably wasn't paying attention. That's kind of funny.
We'll talk later.
Well, that's about all we can do with this area. So now we can just leave and go to the swamps, I guess. I don't think there's much else to do now. Yep, there's not much to do. Can't do that. Fist fight will continue, and the fist fight and the dice poker will continue in the 3rd chapter. So yeah, now I have to place all the stones into the obelisks, and that'll be great. And I believe I have to do this a 2nd time because I failed the first time. Oh, and obviously we can't go there during the night anymore. There was a time when we could, he would have been here, but now the enemies roam the port, if you want to call it a port. It's quite alright though, we can just wait here till the morning. Yeah, I was really hoping he would be here somewhere. Surprised I don't stay at the fireplace here. Maybe I go to a different fireplace. Or maybe I do a different quest. Nope, I do go back to the fireplace. I probably realize that there are no more quests to do. The rest of the quests are to be completed at a later chapter. Some pretty far along. Like I said, the fish fighting and the dice poker are continually in each chapter. Oh, and I did level up. That's interesting. I wonder when I start beefing up the I forgot the name. Well, it's called the Qin sign, but yeah, I wonder when I start beefing up the stuff there, because I know that's one of the first that I bring up to 5. The 5th level. I thought I had already started on that, but I guess later I realize it's pretty good. The knockdown is kind of okay. I definitely go with that one because that sounds awesome. Level 2 of attack from a distance. And now it's morning, so we can actually get a get a boat ride over to the swamps and finish the and with the monolith quest selected, I can just run towards all the different locations we need to go.
A new customer, come aboard.
I believe when I failed the first time, I believe I paused recording until I get back to where I had previously been. But if I actually don't do that, then I'll edit it the second time out. But I really like this part of the swamps. It's kind of like when I first played this, I was just like, good riddance to this hellhole, not knowing that we would be able to go back to it again. There's a second swamp area in the game. I believe that is in chapter 5. And of course some enemies come near us and we're not able to place the stuff into the obelisk. Although I probably could have just kept running to the place I needed to be. And then worried about fighting them later. Or just not fight them at all unless I can't place any of the objects in the obelisk. Yeah, the drowners are pretty easy to get rid of. Alright, 3 more to attack. Group attack takes care of them pretty simply. A lot of remains around here as well because of all that. And those remains were a bit too far away, so I decided to just go back here.
Saphira and obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
And here, I like how I'm just following the red dot and just, I don't really care where I go. Make sure they surround me so I can easily take them all out. And that's when I realize I can just go to the obelisk on its own. I think I might start to just go to the thing and place the stone within. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. If I don't do it this time around, I definitely do it the second time around. And another one decides that it doesn't want to live anymore. Alright, we'll go to the next one. We can see the light in the distance. I believe that is right next to the, yeah, that thing. The altar.
Saphira and obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
I think we fail this when we get really close to the tower. In fact, I think we're right next to
Saphira
it.
and obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
We need to place all 10, and I believe I placed, I believe that was 6 of them.
Saphira and obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
Yeah, at this point in time, I probably should have saved before going further northeast. Actually, I should have been going east. But either way, I should have saved after leaving the druid area. Because I believe there's only 2 more left, maybe 3, correctly. And I have to, do it again. Unless I already edited out the first time doing it and failing. Which I don't think I would do that. looks like there's only one more to do. Actually, no, I believe there's 2 more to do. Because if this was the last one, then I wouldn't have failed.
All the Sephiroth are set. My medallion's vibrating like mad, so the spell must be working. The tower door should be open. I can't wait to see Kalkstein's reaction.
Yeah. Well, I'll come back. If I didn't get back to where I was before, then I'll edit it out. But hopefully I don't go put everybody through all that again. Does not look like it. Looks like we're right back here at the last place we left off at. And since I do believe I only did it twice, and I believe that since I knew I could just go up to the object and place the item within, that I just, you know, I just went with that. Alright, another one of these lamos. Yeah, I don't really like those creatures, but what can you do? Alright, we're here. And that's where I'll save. Because, yeah, by the hour mark, halfway through the episode, that is. So in like 5 minutes, the next chapter begins, and this current chapter ends. So it's great. I have no idea what I'm trying to do here. Oh yeah, there was one more Sephiroth that I had to do because I think I went the same pathway I did before, but the game it showed me a different set this time, so it didn't show me. This was not the last one this time around.
Can't wait to see Kalkstein's
But as you can see, I paused until I got to it. That way I didn't have to put everybody through that mess. Not that it was that far away anyway. And I kind of was surprised I was able to go around them. Or it. But yeah, finally we have them all, so now we can do what we need to do. Indeed,
It's elemental.
Watson. And we can just go right straight in and get everything we want right now before we talk to him. Which is a good idea because once we talk to him, we can't get all the stuff until chapter 3, so it's kind of better that we get it now. Lots of gold, kinda, not really. Probably about 70 gold. I think that's all there was. I mean, there was a book that we got. But we got the book before he did, so that's all that matters. And we finally got the last magical sign. So all is quite well now. Well, I already entered the towers, so now all that we need to do is fight Azaar. So let's go and do that.
You'll soon learn the truth. Excited?
More than you think. Just one question.
Heh.
Where did you get the idea to assume Raymond's identity?
Clever. From you, of course. He was getting close and you trusted him. I would have been foolish not to take advantage of the situation.
Did you forget it would put you face to face with a Witcher? Well, I'd be foolish not to take advantage of this situation. Enough chatter. Now kindly lead me to where you've hidden the items stolen
Don't worry,
from
we
Kaer
see that
Morhen.
in the 5th chapter. Must be nice to be able to teleport. And cue the metal. It's kind of fits in the game, at the same time it doesn't. It's kind of interesting. These creatures aren't that difficult. Annoying, but not difficult.
I come at your command, Master. I listen and obey as a genie would.
Professor, cut the crap and get
You
in.
see, Witcher, too much water around for Azaar to feel comfortable. Fire mage is limited. He needs me to do the wet work.
Good. 2 worms with 1 stone.
Alright. Well, we hold our own here. Hit him with the fire because he doesn't have the resistance like the other dude does. And of course we don't get to take out any of them because we do that in the 5th chapter. I like how he's fighting right now is nothing compared to how he fights in the final chapter.
Azaar, you fool! Let the Witcher get the better of you. You nearly got me killed.
Silence. Back to the base of the trade quarter. Hurry before the...
Indeed.
We shall meet again, freak.
And that's the end of the
All
chapter
felt the battle
2.
in the swamp was the beginning of events that would soon rock Temeria. Sensing the approaching conflict, both sides were eager to test the enemy. A routine skirmish between patrols erupted into a regular battle. The Scoia'tael were determined, their longing for freedom was strong, and they
Indeed.
proved victorious. The Order learned the non-humans are a foe far more
Good.
dangerous than previously assumed.
Good to know.
Azaar excluded me from the battle. When Triss woke me, heaps of bodies appeared before my eyes. It was the last time I was able to avoid
Well, I
taking
didn't
sides.
avoid it at all in this game. There's no point. This game doesn't let you be neutral, which really sucks. I hate games that are like that. Thankfully, there's not a lot of games
You're
like
mistaken. I have him under control. And not just him. They're all leading out of my hand. I regret that Foltest is away at the summit, but I trust you'll tend to the King's Council.
I assume you've resolved matters with Luvardi as well.
Yes.
And the
I made
third
an offer
chapter
and he
begins.
accepted. He claims his superiors had similar plans, but we beat them to it. Men can do nothing but talk and then always claim the initiative.
And how is your Witcher?
I should be able to convince him.
Don't
Especially
overdo it.
when you're talking
Geralt
right
can
in
be
front of
exceptionally
him.
receptive.
I know. I must get back. I'll contact you when it's all over.
That you really have
Let
a
the Witcher
penis.
guess what you hide from him.
Triss?
Should you be up? I'd rather make sure you've recovered completely.
How?
Don't worry. This won't hurt a bit. Well, you seem to be at full strength. It must be that unusual Witcher's metabolism.
Triss, how did I get here?
Pure coincidence. I was scanning for magic anomalies and happened upon a false trail set by Kalkstein.
You found me in the swamp? What happened there?
I don't know. The alchemist is still there, examining solid stone. But he won't find anything. The greater anomalies are here in Vizima.
Magic anomalies? In Vizima?
Yes. I'd appreciate it if you could help me figure them out. But back to your health.
I thought I was at full strength.
You misunderstood me. Physically,
wow.
nothing's wrong. It's your mind that worries me.
Explain.
You raved for hours. I had no choice but to read your thoughts to learn about your injuries and which poisons you took this time.
I'm sure you read beyond that.
I couldn't help it. Your thoughts were quite loud.
That's good to know.
In any case, I know about your recent adventures.
That would be nice,
Can you
but
help
I
me?
doubt it will.
Recover your memory?
It doesn't happen.
I doubt anyone can. But there's a small chance.
A small chance of what?
From what I saw, I think you would benefit by creating a stable personality.
Meaning?
Geralt,
Indeed.
please, this is important.
Just limit the psychobabble.
You need to take a stand on the world's problems. It doesn't matter what position.
Yeah,
just that you
I don't
choose
like
one.
that
A
they
strong
wove it
identity may
into
help
the
restore
story,
your
but
memory.
whatever.
Can't you just tell me what you saw?
No, I don't want you turning into my vision of Geralt. I want you to decide for yourself who you are, without looking back.
I shouldn't take an interest in the past?
Exactly. Your memory should return in due course.
That was like one part of the game I
Geralt.
never really liked.
You said something about...
Various things can cause them, but more importantly, they can be the cause of truth. When I last felt this way,
okay.
you and a sorceress were trying to capture a genie, destroyed half a city in the
Obviously.
process. You probably have no
I don't recall.
I could use your help.
Alright, of course.
I have some magic sensors that
Another quest.
All right.
always eager to...
What a friend.
I saw a perfect wall cavity in the trade quarter near Town Hall. Place one there. A second in the temple quarter near the entrance to the sewers.
Daniel?
And we'll create a typical Radcliffe triangle. You know, of course, that triangulation is most...
How did you...
Long story. When you...
Yeah, I'm starting to
By
get
some miracle, I
like
decided to
annoyed
look for
talking to her
Salamander
at this
using
point.
unconventional methods.
Any results?
Very good ones. You'll learn it all in due time.
Why not now?
To get this information, I had to
Yeah,
agree not to tell
yeah,
you. Patience
yeah.
with...
Who were you talking to through the mirror?
You heard me? Ah,
Sounded serious.
I had to make a few promises to
yeah,
learn about
yeah.
You could.
Trust me.
I'll see...
See you.
What?
Luvarden, a merchant, wants
It's
to
an
see you.
alright
I don't like...
Important people
frozen
will-
I
dinner.
don't know.
Including Princess Ada, whose curse you lifted. Apparently, she's slightly obsessed with you.
I'll think about it.
I actually
All
like
right, I'm convinced.
Ada
Six this
more
evening.
than
Here's the pass that makes you official in
the
the
other
trade
girls that you have a choice between,
See.
which is only 2. If you're gonna put that kind of thing into the game, give us more than 2 options. But those are all the quests that we can do now. And all the ones that were completed. And this was the end of the original first session. But now I have two together, because that's how I do things. And now it's time to loot everything. And now we're in the, or we will be in the rich neighborhood of the city. Just gotta get all the loot that we can. Some books that I don't think I've read, so that's quite nice. Book that had information on our characters, so we now know a little bit more about ourselves. And a guard will be annoying to us as soon as we come out of here. Actually, I think it's a little later. Nope, yeah, it's right away.
You! Stop!
Yes?
Your pass.
You're overdoing it with the passes.
Complain to the king.
He's returned?
No, but all new edicts bear his seal.
Yeah, that was just stupid. But anyways, that gives us a new quest. And then there's a bunch of street dancers. I think that kind of thing still is around. I think I don't know where. I've never seen anybody dance in the streets, but you see it in like movies and TV shows and such. So I suppose it is based on something that must have happened at least once in time. Shut up, cunt.
Know your place, Richard.
Alright. So let's go explore this area and find the places we can go and the places we can't. Shut up, bitch.
Know your place, Richard.
Alright.
Who's behind this?
Pretty much.
A witcher, hide your women.
And we can talk to this guy to get the trophy monster quest.
Greetings, Witcher.
The outskirts.
I was ordered back to Vizima. In the meantime, I rewards for
Where did you learn?
a family heirloom. A book wherein all
What?
each monster embodies a human iniquity.
What's a giant? What pays well?
A huge wolf has appeared in the swamp, and the
Alright.
locals claim wyverns steal their children.
Wyverns don't hunt humans.
Locals.
Got the
nothing but
wolf
trouble.
and the
Probably
wyvern.
tried to drive
Wyvern was a little bit more
Ass.
difficult than the wolf. A lot more difficult. In fact, the wolf was really easy.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Alright. More things to loot. This is one of my favorite things about a new chapter is you can loot things. You can also loot you can also re-loot things that you've already looted. Saying the word loot so much that it becomes meaningless. But that's quite alright. And we're right in front of I believe it's the only tavern in the town. Actually, I think every place only has one tavern, but whatever. Well, this kind of has two places. But the other place isn't really an inn, it's more of a gambling place. Alright, well, there's Dandelion. And now we can sell some stuff.
You'll only bring... Make it quick, sweetie. I'm very busy.
Any rooms?
5 orange.
I'll pass.
Curses!
Can I help?
How?
I have a pair of gloves.
I thought I had some gloves, but
Really?
I suppose I might have already sold it or something. It was a little scarf thing that I had, but I did think that I had it. Oh well, it doesn't really matter too much. Probably doesn't lead anywhere. Trying to think about when I start to just sell all the food I have and all the alcohol. I think there comes a time when I do sell like pretty much everything except for the hard alcohol, which I then use for making potions.
Greeting.
Can I help?
Lovely inn. You must...
True, though not many since this...
Any other interest?
You are nosy. Terrible fault.
Then I wish...
You're most...
Greetings.
Can I...
Alright.
Yes,
I still, you know, obviously I like to get rid of all the blue text. And now we can do the fist fighting stuff, so that's pretty good. We'll be doing other things first, but we can do it. I think I was wanting to get the contracts, but realized I'm not able to. Oh, and this is a cool thing. Instead of going all the way around, you can actually... cut through this area right here. And it, even with the two loading screens, it's still way quicker than walking all the way around. I think I'm looking for a person that is usually in this area, but he won't show up in this area until after we go to the party. So we'll have to do other things first. The Maribor Gate. Now that's the gate that, in the very first chapter when you want to go to this area, I think his name is Michael, whatever, that you were talking to, that's like where that gate area is. I'm not sure where the little side door we came in from is at, but I would expect it to be somewhere near the cemetery, actually. Huh. Can't get the basket, by the way, so that's pretty cool. A great placement on that. But yeah, we're just exploring this new area, marking it all down on the map. And that, of course, is the bank. Actually, that door back there might be where the side entrance might have been. I'm not sure. Maybe this is where the main entrance is, where Mikael was, and that Maribor Gate is where we came through. I'm not sure, but either way, it's kind of fun to think about. And we did the circle around the place. This is the only place to mark down. And we do have some books we can sell.
A good
I thought only wholesale.
retailers enjoy
So we can
good
sell some books, and I think I might buy some of the more cheaper books. Yeah, only 60. $70. I think I end up buying most of the books here and reselling them for way less. I believe I had like 3,400 gold before I did all this. And we'll see how much I end up after the whole thing is done with. Yeah, these ones are so expensive that I'm kind of thinking I'll only get one of them. I'm not even going to get the fish people thing. I don't think I ever get the last wish. Oh yeah, start reading the books. 4 different books. We don't even get close to what we started off at. We're at almost 2,000 gold. A little under 2,000. And when we sell them back, we'll probably have about 2,500 at most.
a good
Didn't even get that. We ended up with 2,200. Unless this scroll goes for a decent amount.
a good
80. So yeah, 2,300. We ended up with 1,200 gold less than when we started. Quite annoying if you ask me, but whatever.
Get up.
Who wants to?
I have a message from mutual friends.
I have a...
Go on.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't think we ever talked to them. I don't even know who he's talking about. But anyways, we have the marketplace here where we can sell things if we really wanted to.
Behold! Welcome.
Any else?
Forbidden by royal.
It's forbidden, yet I'm able to sell him my alcohol, so that's kind of amusing. And I sadly don't think I'm able to sell him the bottle. I don't think you're able to sell anybody your bottled water.
Are you ill?
A real art lover.
No reason to be here. Do I know you?
You don't look sick.
The royal soul.
Some more that sells food.
How much? Did I hear correctly? Watch what you say.
Go get some more goods.
I'm no seller. I'm meeting my business partners here.
Greetings.
What do you have?
Pleasing trifles. I supply the
Alright,
upper
let's see what this
class.
guy has. I believe he has like rings,
How's business?
Not so good.
fancy clothing.
King Foltest left the city.
I see.
How can I help?
Tell me about.
I sell clothing from faraway Toussaint.
What do you?
Looking for a present? I only suggest that
I do.
aristocrats buy gloves, shawls, and kerchiefs for their nobly born ladies. Noble.
Thanks for the.
How can I?
We can sell a lot of our rings here if we want to. They're not worth all that much. I think I got one or two of those rings from the Finders Keepers quest. Looked like one of those rings was worth 90 gold, so I probably only made about 150 gold from the whole thing.
A wink was that? Plow secrecy.
Thanks.
And I find an interesting thing with this guy. He sells something that I really want.
What are you?
Previously, I dealt in farms.
He has a new armor that you can get, which I am quite wanting to get because it helps take away a lot of damage. As you can see, it's way better than what we have already got, which is only -5. That's -15 plus a lot of other cool stuff. I believe you could buy that same armor in the second chapter from the blacksmith there, but obviously I did not do so because it's kind of expensive. I believe it was 5,000 gold. And this guy is a pretty important person for what we will be doing.
Greetings. You're a swordsmith.
Someone who
I'd like my.
Fetch me metal ores or rune.
What's the cost?
I dislike taxes and guild payments. Thus I prefer good.
What do you want?
A precious stone suitable.
I
for
don't
the
think I
build of a
have
weapon.
one, but I decided to check anyway. And we obviously don't. Good for you.
Oh, we're getting angry.
We will get a gemstone eventually, but
What a day.
that's somebody to think about for a bit later. Indeed so, my friend. Indeed so. I like how I nodded in the game as well. I could have just done the transfer all thing, but I didn't do that. I don't think I did. Actually, I probably did. I think I put a few things away since I don't need them anymore. I still have some phys tech left, and a few other things I don't really need.
You're different. How interesting.
Indeed. Guess I'll sell some stuff here. Get rid of that and that mess. Guess I don't sell that stuff yet. That might be in chapter 4 when I start selling all that stuff.
Greeting.
Alright, so we can get rid of the extra flint that we don't need. I think I get rid of the wolf pelt as well. Oh yeah, and those are some things I save for later, I guess. The wolf pelt, just in case. But yeah, we got rid of a lot of stuff. Some of those pages we can't actually sell, but indeed. They pretty much don't stop. It's just one big terrible time for all of eternity, basically. I think I get these now. Transfer all, please, thank you. Let's set them up properly. And in the same order that I got them as well. Arachis boar, that's great. I don't think I have any of those. Some of this stuff I probably already have the things I need for. Like the fletter. I think that's the fang things that I've just put away in the shop, but I only had 2 and I think you need 3. The Racospore juice, I only had 1. But yeah, the fletter fang I already had like 1. That's the easiest one. Can turn that in as soon as we can talk to him, which we can't. We have to finish the party thing first, which I'm not going to be doing for a while. Yeah, so there's only one of those that I've already finished. Haven't even seen a Keki more yet. Wyvern, don't have that yet. Gravier, I think it is. Don't have that either. Oh, I do. Okay. So I have 2 finished, and the fletter fangs I have 2 of 3, so I have that almost finished as well. Quite nice, actually. I believe, oh, that's not what I want to see. Oh, so that's the main gate. Okay, so I did come in through the Maribor gate. Can't see my, cursor looking around, but yeah. You can tell where everything was situated on this map. The Merchant's Gate is where we could have gone through, and the Maribor Gate is where we did go through. So I was right. Second time around. So yeah, we have a bunch of stuff we can do, and a bunch of stuff we still can't do. So those are a lot of the side quests. I spent some time looking for Velorad, but he's not available. I did not realize he's not available until after the party. I didn't realize that for a while. I just kind of gave up on looking for him. And you only had to look at 2 places and you can tell he's not here.
An order's an order.
Well, looks like we're already confused as what to do. Wacka packa dacka. Alright. Yeah, I was really hoping to get all those quests that we already had done right away, but I kind of thought it would be nice to have something done like almost immediately. But it didn't work out that way. Indeed so. It's the only way to do things in life, I guess. Alright, I think we do the fighting. Either that or we talk to Dandelion. Indeed.
How interesting.
Your mother's challenging cock.
Alright, let's start doing the fighting. Make some money. There we go. We started off at 2,300. Well, 2,350.
We'll see.
Around there. So let's see how much money we make after all of this. I'm gonna say about about 3,000. I'm gonna say we're gonna have about 3,000 after all of this. Yeah, if you just continually keep hitting the attack button, it's kind of glitchy, I think, but it's how I always done this. If you just keep tapping it over and over, even if it doesn't look like you're punching, you'll still be hitting. It's kind of cool. Very nice indeed. Alright, well, we made a measly sum of 20 gold. Indeed. Who's up next? I think we'll go order in the... Yeah, we'll go in the line of order, leaving the main boss at the end, of course. He's the only one that was willing to go as high as 40 gold. I don't think any of the others went that high. This one was even easier.
You're not.
And 20 gold with him. Yeah, you're going down. You're all going down. The fighting in this game is too easy. This type of fighting, that is, the fist fighting. Yep, already taken care of them. Easy. Very, very easy. Yeah,
You win,
whatever.
wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
I don't think the rest fight. Oh, this one does. That's good. 40 gold. Yep, 40 gold for him as well. Okay, so there was one other. That's good. It's nice to have a decent amount of gold making.
Bring it up.
We only made 120 gold from the other people, so I'm gonna re-evaluate how much gold I'll be making. 120, 24, almost about 25. So I'm gonna say about 2,800 is how much we'll have after all this, because I believe the main boss gives us 300 gold. Might be 400 though. I can't remember. Not sure why I would need to save here, but might as well save just in general. Cool.
I was once invincible, the Great White Hope.
Huh?
Now I loiter around cesspools because of one fight.
You were a warrior.
Boxer. I had fans.
What happened?
Judges disliked blows below the.
I see.
I fought
Until?
I fought the lion.
Did he?
One punch. Deadly. And I realized I'd never win. I've worn a hood ever since.
After one.
It was
Only
a spiritual
two?
transformation.
A wager, huh?
200.
Any rule?
Nowhere.
Right.
So we're not even gonna get 20. We're gonna get about 2,700 after all this. That's great. Thought we got more gold from them, but whatever.
What a day.
I'm itching to hit someone.
This guy's a little bit more. This is where the fighting here gets a little more difficult. You actually have to dodge. But even then, he's still easy. And the guy after this guy is even easier.
No challengers.
Did you train with the lion?
I'm a witcher.
Gold,
I
obviously.
win.
Take your pride.
I said 200, but then he gave us 300 instead, so that's interesting.
I'm itching to hit.
Maybe 200 was how much we were supposed to give him. Who knows? Indeed.
Geralt, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later.
Geralt,
Oh.
I promised to perform for all these people and I don't have my loot.
What happened to the loot?
Geralt.
How did you get in the trade quarter?
Personal
Truly.
charm and fame open a lot of doors.
I doubt city guards appreciate poetry.
Geralt, you know so little. I approached a wealthy merchant whose daughter studied lute under me. With all the right contacts, he obtained a pass for me, thus demonstrating his appreciation for art. Sadly, we're no
Okay.
longer friends.
What's so
course
special
not.
about...
It's the one I got from Teruviel in the Val.
Who's Teruvia?
The she-elf from the Blue Mountains. You did quite a number on her nose when you...
Where is she?
Indeed,
I heard she joined the
is still
Skoyatep.
alive. We see her
I
in
even
chapter
wrote
4.
a ballad about that, where the devil says goodnight.
I remember
I
it
remember
because
that.
I've already
Great.
played the
So
game.
you know why?
What happened?
Alright, well. time to do this silly little mini drinking game. That's quite alright, I suppose. It just slows us down, that's all, when we try to walk.
Ugh, forgot how tough you were.
Got up the courage to tell me about the loot?
I guess. My loot's at the home of a rich merchant. The house is on the west side of Salt Square.
Okay.
And I can't possibly leave. The crowd
And why
awaits.
couldn't you tell that earlier?
Why wouldn't you tell me earlier?
Well,
in what?
the merchant
Yeah.
caught me giving his daughter lessons.
He and I think alike.
What?
Relax, Geralt. Music.
All right.
Wonderful indeed.
I'll fetch your loot.
Wonderful.
Tell me about this
All right.
What did you do?
Let's say his daughter and I got to know each other.
Typical.
Luckily, last time I visited, I made her pretty happy. So she hid the
All
loot
right,
for me
cool.
in a trunk on...
All right.
Now we can leave. I don't think it's nighttime, so we can't pull our sword out. If you know what I mean. Which means we can't run quickly. Not sure if I go back in and rest or not. I probably should, though. But I obviously want to get it taken care of right now. And it's actually not that far away, so might as well do it. Oh yeah, this is where I'm looking for an auto walk, but most regrettably there is no such thing to do. I guess that's I'm thinking of the Elder Scroll games a lot because they have that, but not this one. More games should have an auto walk. Ah, well.
For some peace and quiet.
It's only gonna take us a minute to get there.
And what's that?
Perfect. A witcher completes this mess.
I'm dying of boredom.
You whisk children away, turn them into witches. You should be ashamed.
Alright, well, we're almost there.
Extraordinary.
And then we can get the loot. I think we don't get it right away because... No, actually, I think we do.
Simpletons all around.
Alright. Well, let's go and get the loot. That took forever to get here. And by forever, it only took like a minute. So it wasn't too bad.
Leave my...
Oh well.
That inflated singer seduced my...
I
don't believe you.
Listen.
Act!
I'd prefer a...
Shove.
I've heard enough.
I'll take you with one hand.
And this guy is really easy to take down. Can't see ourselves. I thought I was fighting all along, but apparently I wasn't. Guess I was, but it didn't look like it.
Damn you! Pass then. Just don't beat
So
me
even he
anymore.
knows where
The
it's
loot is
at.
in a trunk upstairs.
And time to loot the place. Get it? I don't think there's much to get from here, though. In fact, I don't think there was anything. And I'm using the barrel as a thing to move there without actually having to keep pressing the button, and watching this is easier than actually trying to move this.
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
That's all right. I'm terribly bored since Papa caught the...
That's why I'm here.
Why didn't he come himself?
I'm here about the...
I figured. Somehow he hasn't been singing love songs under my window since Father caught...
He'll be...
Why should I give up the loot?
He's like...
If I give it to you, he'll use it to...
You
Don't flatter me. I'm no fool. I want Rev...
If you get...
Yes, he fell...
I would...
Am I not good at...
It's more...
If you knew how many
this part's,
tears I've shed for that...
weird.
Can I...
Embrace me. I heard once that a witch's touch is, special.
Indeed it does.
Causes a slight tingling. Let me show you.
Oh, behave. Alright, well, that's taken care of. Now we can loot the place. Got the loot and some alcohol. That's great. And we can use the alcohol for some potion making, which I'll be doing somewhat soon. I definitely do a lot of potion making in the 4th and 5th chapters. I can't remember about the 3rd. I either start... I suppose either in the middle or the end of the chapter.
Uninteresting.
Oh yeah, now it's time for us to walk all the way back. Next we'll be doing a little bit of dice poker with, I believe it's Dandelion, because he's one of the professionals to play against. Okay. And then after that we go to see Dandelion's little, musical event, I guess you can say. Little concert, I guess you can call it. Even though there's like only 6 people there to watch it. Not sure why the game always zooms in over there when you enter the place, but that's cool. I don't remember ever doing that before.
Here's your loot.
Great. I owe you
If
one.
I can.
After 8 at night.
If I can.
Oh, and he leaves. I guess I don't play dice with him. I guess I do play it with somebody else. Oh, he came back. So now we can play dice poker with him.
Carol.
You don't.
Thanks in no small part
Alright,
to
let's
you.
play. Nope, I guess not. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta save. Always gotta save before you play dice poker.
Carol.
You don't say.
Thanks in no.
We don't actually need to plan because apparently we already got professional down and just need to go to a higher level now, but whatever. He has a 3 of a kind, so he beats us so far. Because apparently that's harder to do than getting 2 pairs, but if we get a full house, we'll win. Which we do have a full house, so we won. Oh, he has a 4 of a kind, he won. Now, if you got a 5 of a kind, holy crap, you would really win. 2 1s and 2 5s. I always go for the highest amount of betting because I want to make as much money from this as I can. And we won apparently. I don't. Oh, we both had 2 pair, but my pair was higher. You know what I mean. 2, 3, 5, 6. So what I'm gonna try to do is do a straight, I believe. Oh, I don't. Well, I think this is where it accidentally rolled the ones I didn't want him to roll. Yeah, that kind of pissed me off a little bit, I think. Can't quite remember. And I don't make anybody sit through that. We're gonna see the winning roll. Three 2s, 3 of a kind. That's not that great. We won. And as you see, there's no update for dice poker, so that's when I realized that we didn't really need to play him. But at least we won. I believe right now we'll be going to rest so I can walk properly. And that starts his little concert where we're kind of stuck and pretty much forced to watch.
You'll only bring trouble.
Any room?
5.
I'll pass. Any room?
There we go. 5 hours should be good. And it was 4, so it's 9 now. And
Who wants to get slapped?
we wake up to this.
I'm so clever.
Start
Fighting or what?
Wait, no, that's 7. I guess it was noon. No, 2. It was 2.
Too experimental. Melodic laxity.
Yeah, only 7 people watching with us as the 8th. Yeah, I tried to get through here. I don't think I am able to. This is one of the points where having a... Oh, I was able to get through eventually. Thankfully. So I think leaving and coming back in will start it up. Oh no, that's actually later. Okay. I think I go off and do something else first. Not sure what. Probably looking for that one dude again. Still haven't realized that he's at the party and he won't be here until after the party.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
And now we're on our way to the place where we were for the whole chapter of 2. Yeah, that's proper English for you. And as you can tell, we can now re-loot everything over here. So that's quite nice. I think we go back to the swamp, actually. I think that's where we're going to be going. Or maybe not. Maybe that might be later, actually. I think I wanted to go there, but then I figured I'd do the concert thing first. I don't think that's part of the quest or anything, but I just figured it'd be kind of cool to see. Alright, I believe it's close to 8, so yeah, the next chapter, the next episode, we'll be able to see the little concert that Dandelion puts on for us all. So that's pretty good. Yeah. That'll be a pretty fun thing to see.